So, if I remember correctly, you guys head out to the Gripply village. On the way there, well, you got onto a ship and started to sail off. On the way there, you made a stop where their pond mother was hanging out, where you met her, and she asked you to save the Gripply people. And this, I mean, there was. Does anyone have any notable moments that they want to talk about?
No, I was the only one that could talk to the mother, and yes, all of them.
I have to turn you.
All of them. We almost very upset her, and we ended up sneaking past all the crabs in the old village, and she told us that there were some good yuan tea that we did meet in a way, and then said goodbye to in after a fashion, uh, as we failed to save them.
Wait, what was this one? What am I not remembering?
I'm assuming the two that were being tortured that we couldn't save.
Oh, is that what you're referring to?
Yes, I guess I'm making some assumptions, but they told us about some good yuan tea that lived in the old village past the new village, which we kind of skipped past the old village. We stealthed around the town and went to the old church or
Temple.
or reliquary temple this, and we found ourselves in the middle of a ceremony that appeared to be rising something from a coffin. We didn't care for that, and it also appeared that they were sacrificing 2 other yuan tea in order to raise this thing, and we failed miserably in our attempts to save them. And we all ended up screaming and running from the building because that's how things work when you're spellbound.
Okay, yeah. So, and yes, and we all know Ren was feeling sick, so he stayed behind. And so, yeah, so you guys were running away. The other 2 were chasing them. Then suddenly, read the map.
Oh, we also found out that Hemlock should not try to stay alongside a ship in shark form because she will not catch up.
Oh, yeah.
That was the best. Yeah. While they were on the ship sailing, Shepard decided, oh, she wants to go for a swim. Tell us what happened, Hemlock. Why do I keep saying Shepard? We're just going to change your name to Shepard.
No. I definitely couldn't stay with the ship. I used up like all my swimming abilities, and then I tried jumping out of the water, grabbing the rope that somebody threw out, and it didn't work at all. So, who grabbed me? Somebody grabbed me.
I had to turn into a hawk and grab
Leopold
you. Yes.
grabbed me out of the water like a little fish. Yep.
That's pretty. All right. So, yeah. So, all of a sudden, you guys find yourself at the top of a short set of steps. Lies an open area enclosed by a 10-foot-high outer wall and paved with tightly fitted stone slabs. To either side are truncated ramps that lead down to a lower area, still blocked with earth and rubble that needs to be cleared away. Ahead of you, some 50 feet away, is another short staircase that leads to a 10-foot-high inner wall with a door-sized opening in it that's covered by a curtain. Coming from beyond the doorway inside the enclosed area, you can hear the groaning and plaintive cries of creatures being mistreated.
Wait. Didn't
No, wait, none of you. This is all you remember. Nothing else happened.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Do we even remember Ren being here?
Yes, Ren's always been there. He was never sick.
Ha.
Ren.
You have a fond memory of him being with you the entire time. Fader, this is when your mind gets pierced and you look at Ren and think to yourself, wait, he's not supposed to be here.
Question: are our spell slots back?
Yes.
Oh,
Ren,
Like, you're having memories of two different things. Of him being
What?
there and not being there.
does anyone look injured?
No.
Give me a moment. Leopold,
yes.
are you okay? Are you hurt in any way?
No, I seem to be. What's wrong with you? What?
But
Why would I be hurt? We snuck around this
Van,
entire campsite.
Shh. Van, are you injured?
Am I injured? No.
Ren, how are you feeling? I can't hear you. I can see your lips moving, but I can't hear you.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I've lost him. Yep. Talk again?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
We can.
I just have to leave the call every once in a while. For some reason, this internet does that. I was just saying, I felt normal. All good.
Do I see? Is anybody else reacting strangely
Just
to
you.
Ren's presence? Just me.
Fada, darling, are you okay? Did you slip when we were sneaking over by the crabs, or are you okay?
I'm not sure. Hemlock, dear, give me just a moment.
He might be, kind of phased by all the screaming we hear coming from the
Oh yeah, you
area here.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Do I
You hear
remember?
screaming in the background?
Do I remember the battle?
Not yet, no.
I don't remember any details about what happened after we entered this place last time.
Nope, you just have knowledge up until this moment.
I think we should proceed with extreme caution. I don't know how to say this, but Renan, don't take this personally, but part of me thinks that you're not supposed to be here. I have
Shadow.
distinct memory.
Step up.
I will continue to speak. I have a distinct memory of our journey to this place, but Ren, you were not with us.
It's very odd. I remember being here. Does anybody else remember me not?
You were here the whole time, remember? You went on the ship, you were laughing at me because I turned into a shark.
What's really odd is that I also remember that. I just remember you not being here as well.
How do you know which one's real and which one's fake then?
I'm gonna just very slowly, giving him plenty of opportunity to not let me, but I'm just going to reach out and touch Ren on the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Yeah, personal space, you know.
I have to assume that this is real.
Why are we doing this with all the screaming going on?
You suddenly see a flash of white light through the curtains.
Oh shit.
And you hear the screaming stop.
Shit.
I hope that's a good thing.
We should table this discussion for later.
Indeed.
What kind of light level is it inside the area in this area here?
There is light coming, like bright light coming out of this room. Because there is someone with a lantern in here, which I remember last time.
Well, we seem to have failed. Shall we leave?
How would you know that? There's just a bright light. Maybe they're doing. Oh.
Certainly sounds like whoever was inside probably died.
I mean, Have a look.
Perhaps we should stealthily take a look inside.
It's
Okay.
awfully bright in there to be stealthy.
There's
Which-
just a curtain blocking us from looking in.
Eek.
Yeah, right now.
I would like to try and stealth in order to remain quiet and start moving in. I'm going to move over around the corner to the left and over into this area here.
I would like to position myself between the casters and the door.
Oh, sorry, let me unpause it. Good. Move your tokens.
Should I make a stealth check?
Yep.
Might want to take one step back there.
Okay.
Wait, is the curtain here?
No, it's all the way up here.
Oh, okay. So we can walk
See that?
in here.
Yeah. Yep. Curtain's currently closed.
Oh, the curtain's way up. Are way up there.
Yep.
Oh. I will prepare to shoot an arrow at aggressive things. I'm like, wait a minute. Do I try and motion to Fader to come back? Like,
Do I see anything down these stairs?
You
Down this ramp?
You do not see anything down the stairs, but when you came into the courtyard and got closer to the stairs up front, you did get a flash of a memory of walking up to the curtains and peeking in and seeing the Yuan Ti inside.
Okay. I'm going to move just enough to get 3 party members in sight and open up a telepathic communication.
Okay.
Okay, I can now see Hemlock, Van, and Leopold.
What are you laughing at, Brittany?
I just poked myself in the eyeball.
That's about par, of course.
Open up a telepathic communication with Hemlock, Van, and Leopold,
Uh-huh.
and say silently, it's still happening, and I now have a clear memory of seeing through that curtain at a number of Yuan Ti.
Still happening, but less screaming. That doesn't seem likely.
No, I mean memory of things happening a different way, like with Ren not being with us, but also being with us. I remember looking through that curtain. There are Yuan Ti in there. I don't know how much of it I remember.
You just remember seeing the big one, and then the 2 people laying on just a quick glance of the 2 people laying on the slab.
A very large Yuan Ti, 2 smaller ones laying on a slab and under some sort of duress.
do we want to kill them or not?
Yes.
The ones on the slab?
There were 2 that were appeared to be being tortured on the
Oh.
slab. They were not enjoying themselves, and there was a large Yuan Ti who was doing some sort of ritual of some sort.
Let us get into a battle position and prepare ourselves for combat.
Why are we trusting the man who is having... They could be implanting the visions.
Regardless, someone was making people scream in here. I'm going to
And they're
assume that
dead
we
now.
know that there are hostiles in here. We are probably going to end up in combat, and it would be good if we weren't blindsided while slowly talking to each other in the middle of their lair.
Pretty poor layer. Whatever.
It doesn't matter. That's whatever we're going to do. We need to do it.
Yep. Do we have any? Shepard, would you be so kind as to cast your magical weapon ability on my weapon?
Sure. My name's Hemlock, dear. Remember that.
Hemlock. Well, it's his fault. He said it first.
Is the curtain this time still closed?
It's closed. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to quietly start moving forward to try and get sort of near this wall.
Okay.
Are we still mentally connected?
Yes, we are. We are for
Like-
for an hour.
You are not very takey. Please do not get surrounded out there.
I'm also very, very invisible.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do any sort of preparation before combat?
All of my
Um,
stuff doesn't last long enough.
I mean, casting a
mean,
whole bunch
I
of
turn-
spells is not exactly silent.
I turn into an animal. Like, come on, that's my only thing I do.
That's a great idea.
I turn into a wolf.
I am also going to move stealthily and follow him.
I'm just gonna stealth behind.
Polymorph, right? Or wild shape. It's wild shape.
Wild shape. The bonus action.
I would like to avoid the stairs that are right in front of that curtain. How tall is this plinth that I'm standing in front of? Is it something that I can climb up onto?
I would say it's at least, it's like, because this is a temple, so it's probably like high. Like this nice
Okay,
big temple.
so I'm
So-
as far as I can get without
Yeah.
going to the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, my rolls are not working.
I mean, it would probably be
Oh, there it is.
less, like more silent to go up the stairs than try to jump up and climb up this thing.
Right.
Unless-
I'm going to wait
Not
for the
what I
party, though. I'm going to stand here so that I'm sort of tucked in underneath
Mhm.
the edge and wait for the party.
Yeah, when you get this close, you can hear inside because they're not being quiet inside. You can hear just you don't understand their language. So, do you understand Abyssal or Draconic?
I do not.
Okay. You can hear them moving around, making noise and kind of stuff. Clanking of almost sounds like clanking of a belt and stuff like that.
Is there a light in here?
There is light coming from under the curtain.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, so are we in dim light out here?
Trying to remember what time of day it was.
It was middle of the night, I believe.
It was, yeah.
Well, I would like to stock up. You know, like.
All right, so yeah, everyone get in position, and then we'll roll initiative.
Hey, I can
Or
speak Draconic, by the way. I was trying to let you know.
you'll what?
I can speak Draconic, by the way. I was just trying to let you know my mic was being quiet again.
I don't know what's going on. I didn't get a word of that.
You can speak
It's
Draconic.
your accent.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
That's funny. No, it was just the sound. Yeah, you're just too far. But to hear what they're saying, they're not screaming. All right, so is everyone where they want to be?
No, I'm going to go up the
Because-
stairs to the opposite side of the curtain from where Van is.
Are these stairs over here on the right that I could hide behind?
Those go down, but there's rubble at the bottom. So you can step down them. You'll be lower in the ground. So that,
Yes, I will step down them and just
Yeah.
kind of peek my head over the top.
Okay. Yeah. When you move to the other side, you can see that there's movement in there, but whoever's in there is not focused on the curtain right now. All right. So do what you guys-
Telepathically telling Van, Hemlock, and Leopold what I saw. There is movement inside. It's as far as I can tell, it's happening the same way it happened before. I know that sounds odd, but it is what it is.
Well,
You know,
I'll hear them in there. There's
I know we
I'll be
heard
on
like a
the
lot of screaming, but could these not be the good ones? Maybe we don't know.
Not if it's going the way I remember it going before. These are not the good guys.
You may have a brain aneurysm. We don't know.
Leopold,
We are
Leopold.
going to risk
later.
a lot by trying to negotiate with these things.
Ah, very well.
Can we potentially attempt to like sneak attack them?
Yeah, because kind of, you know, you can do. Right now, they're not. They're still. You can hear them at a distance, so they're not close enough to the curtain to hear you guys. So you're aware of them, but they're clearly not aware of you yet.
Yeah,
Van,
I mean,
what are you thinking?
stepping out of this curtain and firing 2 arrows into one of them.
If I remember correctly, there was a large one and 2 smaller ones. I would suggest aiming for the large one.
I mean, we need to focus. I mean, we may actually do best picking off the small ones, focus firing down the small ones, and trying to whittle down their numbers as quickly as possible.
Fair enough. I will go to the left, you go to the right, so that we're going across the opening.
Would anyone else like to prepare actions or do anything prior to this happening? I mean, how many people can I
Bren?
speak telepathically to?
So we'll do this. Since they obviously don't know you're here, it would be a surprise round. So everyone just go into initiative, and then the first round would be your surprise round. All right. So, Ren, you do. Like you guys have plenty of time to have moved and everything. So if you wanted to still move, you could have done that. I can't hear you, by the way.
Still can't hear you.
Can't hear you. You have to learn how to read lips.
Nah, it's just internet. I don't know why it does it.
Hotel internet. Gotta love it.
Next time I will telepathically speak with Ren.
So Ren is just going to cast, I think, mirror image on himself,
Okay.
and then he's going to hold up right there.
Okay. Leopold?
Leopold is going to... He's gonna hold an Eldritch Blast if anything starts running out of here.
Okay. And?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm like, I guess here we go.
I will, with my right hand, my offhand, I will, when we're ready, I will sweep the curtain aside so that I can throw a dagger with my left hand at any smaller creature on the left side.
Yeah, it's a surprise round, so you'll get that
Right.
on your turn.
And Van, you with your bow to the right.
All right. So
can I move within this action as well?
Yeah, this is your regular turn.
I will step.
So
Ooh. That's not what I thought was going to happen. I will actually position myself here.
all right, so
That's what was happening.
as you do that, yeah, Fader pulls back the curtain. You can see inside that there are 3 of these UNT. One of them is massive, and the other 2, you can see one of them trying to. He's kind of buckling up this scale armor, and you see the other one playing with this cool sword. And you see that there's a sarcophagus, and it's opened, and the lid is on its side, and they're just kind of looking at the stuff that was in there. And they're talking in their own language you just don't understand.
I am going to fire 2 arrows into the one that's putting armor on.
Okay.
She changed.
Shouldn't have.
That's fine. I got it. Do I have advantage?
You sure do. Nice, that's a hit. Off. All right, so 10 damage.
Sorry, it's because it's like I have to take it out in order to use it.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yes. That was normal, but it hits anyway, so I'll roll.
All right. Yep. Yep. 2 arrows right into his side.
And then I will step back right here and end my turn.
Vader.
I will target the one that Van just hit.
Okay. The one on the left.
I have advantage.
Yep. That's a hit. Nice.
So 22.
Yeah, that one got beat up pretty quickly. He's like, all in him. He puts out a scream and a hiss.
I will step to the side and bonus action hide.
Okay. Hemlock.
I'm gonna go up to them.
16.
20. If needed.
Mm-hmm.
Is that curtain? Is that little space really that space, or is it a big curtain?
It's that space. It's just, yeah, it would count as 10 movement for you.
Hold on.
Because you have to squeeze through it.
Don't go in there.
Well,
See,
what am I supposed to do?
Prepare an attack.
All right, I'm gonna actually block the stairs or block. If Vader wanted to,
He can go through your space.
okay, cool.
It'll
All
just
right, I'm gonna
be
block.
double movement.
I'm
Okay.
going to block the curtain,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
And the other one, they all kind of look up at you now. All right.
If they come at me though, I'm gonna bite them.
Did the curtain close when Fader stepped away?
No, it's just I'm assuming that's what. So the.
Do Ren and Leopold get something in this?
Well, they.
No, I can't see anything.
Yeah, they held their their actions. So this one's going to run up to you. Hemlock. Yeah, he turns, he hisses, and he just he kind of comes up.
Well, now I can see him, so I can fire now, correctly?
Yep,
Can I also bite attack?
you sure can. Hit.
Okay, I'm assuming the first one hits, but probably not the second.
No, not the second one.
Ooh, weak damage too.
Oh.
That's sad.
Is he?
4 damage.
Yep, 4 damage.
Wait, do I get a advantage since Vader's right there and I have pack attack?
Then you sure do.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
See what happens when people learn their character.
I know, right?
That hits. Alright, another 7.
And then it needs to make a saving throw or be knocked prone.
And strength
Strength.
gets a 21.
Yeah, he's good. Lucky.
Alright. Now he's going to attack. Swings his scimitar. Oh. $17.
Yeah, it hits me.
$8. Swings again. For 17. For 16 damage. Swings a third time. And 11. Does that hit? Yeah.
No.
Okay. So he's just like cutting you through your fur. Ren. Can't hear you. It's just your accent keeps breaking the mic.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Don't be quiet too long. It might not.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I'm going to take the attack action, but the first part of the attack action. Actually, I'm going to take the bonus action first and do Blade Song.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean to roll that. Go ahead and use that. And then I'll do the attack action as the first part. I'll cast the cantrip Lightning Lure on this Yuan-Ti.
Okay. Oh, so it's your strength saving. Wait,
Oh
you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
attack
Strength
first.
saving throw. Sorry.
Oh, so is this an automatic hit thing? I'm a little confused. So you went dead. Are you doing an attack with your sword?
I think if it saves, it's no damage.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so if it saves, it's no damage.
But this isn't attached to an attack, is it? You know what? You can't hear you, Jake.
It's a cantrip.
Alright, because I'm just confused what the Blade Song was up for.
I think he can replace one attack with a cantrip, is what he's doing.
Okay, gotcha. Oops. You get advantage.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, so he succeeds. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we heard that.
All right, Leopold.
Oh, that's rather large. Okay. I will go ahead and make a couple pot shots at him from over here, I suppose. Or should I do something fancy? I do have 2 spell slots again. 30 feet. Yes, we'll try. That's very large. Let's deal with that later. Banishment.
Hey, charisma saving throw. Oh! What does it look like when you banish something?
Basically, I hold up my watch, and then a number appears out and then disappears from the watch face, and he just kind of gets pulled back into a portal,
I love it.
and the time starts ticking.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right. Van. Was that it? That was it, right?
Yeah, that'll be it. I'll just hide down in this little crater right here.
Gotcha.
Goodbye.
Oh, 10, 20. Did these guys do anything last game?
This is the first time they get to. Only the second round.
I will do another 2 shots.
Yeah, one of them is up next. The same one you went after before?
Yes.
That hits. 9. Alright, he's still up. You. For 7. Hey, still up.
And end my turn.
It's his turn. Let's see. Is the door closed? Oh. He's going to. He's going to cast Suggestion on the wolf. Here we go all over again. Let's see. Give me a wisdom saving throw of DC. He says, wait, let me see what he says first. Oh, he's don't. Oh, wait. He failed anyway. He was just going to do the same thing, kind of say, oh no, he's going to say, do not attack us, we're not your enemy. What he says. And he's going to.
Wait, are these the good ones? What the? What did you say?
Fader.
What language did he speak that in?
He would have said it in common.
What did he say again?
To Hemlock, we are not your enemy. Do not attack us. What does Fader do? Can't hear you.
I'm thinking.
Oh.
Fuck. I'm going to step in front of Hemlock. Shit. No, I'm going to stay hidden, and I'm going to hold my attack because I can see this guy. So I'm going to hold my attack on him.
Okay.
But I'm staying hidden.
Hemlock.
I am going to sit and wait.
Okay.
Oh, she's under the effect, so she can't attack, technically.
By the way, I'm holding my attack for when either of them does anything threatening.
Mm-hmm. This one walks forward. Can he see? Yes, only Hemlock. He speaks in another language to the other one. Abyssal holds a ready action. That one is gone. Ren.
All right, swapped over my phone. So if I heard that, I'll just step kind of here to where maybe I can see them, and I'll just hold a chill touch and be like, "Are we standing down, or are we keeping this going?"
Who are you talking to?
Pretty much everybody in the room, my people and the Yanti.
We're aware that they cast a spell on Hemlock.
Well, you didn't see it. All you would have saw, you would hear. I guess you might have heard him, but you don't know it was a spell. You just saw Hemlock sit down, from your point of view.
I mean, we're magic users, though, right? I mean, can we not identify that someone's maybe using a spell?
Yeah. Do you have suggestion?
I do.
So you would have heard it. And Vader's right there. He would have saw it. So he could have told you too, telepathically. So yeah, he would know to answer the question. Is that it, Ren?
Yeah, I'm just holding that spell in case anything goes wrong.
Leopold.
Did I hear that correctly? Are these the good ones? Are we not? Are we not fighting?
No. It's possible.
I'll just step out a little bit so I can see one of them.
Okay. Van.
What god do you serve?
Oh, is this still your turn? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And
Alright.
just ask, what god do you serve?
Okay. Yeah, they're not. They didn't respond, but they're both side.
Yeah.
You skipped Van.
My turn.
Oh, sorry, Van.
Does anything happen when I move here?
No, when you step into the doorway, they both look at you. You say anything?
I say, release your spell, and we can parlay.
He says, "Why did you attack us? We have no quarrel with you."
We came here to free this village. Who are these people that you have killed over here?
He says, "This is none of your concern."
What is the name of your clan?
He just says again, "This is none of your concern. Leave us."
Unfortunately, I cannot do that. And I will attack the one. Attack the one I've been attacking.
Okay. That one hits. Right. You get him really good. He kind of coughs up blood. The other one, roll it. Oh, it's okay. That misses. Your little chill touch hands goes flinging by him. What else, Fan?
Does anyone else have actions held?
No, that was.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I have an action held for if
Well,
he does anything
Yeah.
aggressive.
If they do anything, they didn't do anything aggressive.
I know. I'm waiting.
I will draw back from my other bow, and I will say, release it now. Release the spell now.
All right. He says something to the other one in their language, and they both just start hissing. That hits. All right, yeah. How do you kill him? Man?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I pressed one. Yeah, so he starts hissing, and like the arrow just goes right through his mouth and out the back of his neck, and he just falls backwards to the ground, or slumps to the ground.
Okay.
And I look at the other one, and I say, "You had best submit," and I'll step back.
His ready action was just a dodge action. So that one's dead. Vader.
All right, I will jump to the other side of Hemlock, to the other side of the screen, and as I go, get an idea of where this one is. When I get there, I want a bonus action hide, and then action hold my attack
Okay.
for when he does something.
Okay. Hemlock, you shake off the suggestion.
Oof. Okay. I'm going forward.
Okay, so that's 10. Yep.
And biting him.
Hey, we an attack disadvantage. He has the dodge action.
Lucky.
He moves to the side as you snap at him.
That'll be it.
Okay. Go. Attack. He misses. He attacks again. 23. 8 damage. Ren.
All right, I'm gonna step here. Actually, I'm gonna go one more over. That's the last, and I'll try the whole attack with the lightning lure again on this one right in front of her.
Okay. One.
All right, he's good. That will, yeah, I'll go ahead and end there then.
Leopold.
Oh, well, I guess we're just killing them then. Okay. Go ahead, march up to the door, and I will blast this gentleman. Is he still taking the dodge action?
Was it his turn already? No, he's not.
Okay, so normal for the second one as well.
Yep, they both hit.
If you're the good one, I'm terribly sorry about this. Oh, wait, no. That's the wrong thing.
So 20? Nice.
20 damage, and I'll step aside here.
Yeah. Right, Van.
to apologize if you happen to be good.
Why lie to the gentleman?
I am, but he was good. He should have submitted. Yeah, I will drop my longbow, draw my scimitar, and attack. And this is +1, so it's a 24. It'll do this.
Right, this- Okay, 11. Yeah, he screams out in comment, "I am, friend, stop!"
Deals an extra 3 damage in whatever elemental.
Whatever you want to be.
I guess ice.
Mm-hmm.
You will disarm and willingly become our captive.
I am no slave.
You're a slave, you're a captive. Or I'm going to kill you.
He says, put down, you disarm.
Your negotiating position is quite important.
How do you respond? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's you. Right. He hisses at you.
And 3 ice damage.
He's been pretty bad.
Bonus action, 1 more.
It's
Oh, and that's +5, so it's 10 damage.
he drops to a knee, coughing up blood.
You had your chance to surrender. I will end my turn.
Okay. That one's dead. Vader.
I will sneak around till I can see him and throw a dagger.
Okay.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah. Hits. How do you kill him?
Yeah, he's looking up at Van as the dagger just comes in and disappears into his throat in a cloud of green, sort of gas, and dissipates.
Perhaps. We are out of combat as long as Leopold is holding on to that spell.
How long?
For how long is? Yeah, how long? It's like a minute,
I
right?
believe it lasts for a minute. Yes.
So we have. Okay, less than a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this out of noon.
We should get positioned.
Yes, let us prepare attacks. He looks quite formidable.
And nobody's worried that these might be the good ones. I mean, they are an arrogant species. They would assume that we would,
I will say that we are looking for captives. I would say these look a lot less like captives than the 2 that were just screaming and now lay dead upon that altar there.
I would have to agree.
Where was he?
Right here in this doorway. So everyone just roll initiative again. So the first round will be an attack round once you let go of the spell. Alright, wait, would it be a surprise round? I mean,
it'd be less of a surprise round and more of held actions, I believe.
yeah, so there would be held actions, yeah. Okay. So what is everyone's held action? We'll start with
Hemlock.
Yep.
You got to back up one. He was right in that doorway, so he was like right.
No,
here.
no, she's right in front of him. Like
Okay.
I'll just put him on the map. He's right there.
Okay.
Bite action.
Well, we'll go down.
Well,
the,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. So we'll go. I'll just go down the line. So bite action, you can do that.
Oh, you want me to do it now? Okay.
Yeah. These are just held actions. So I'm just gonna go to how I see you guys on my screen. That's all I'm doing. No, technically I should have did the whatever. that hits. $11. Okay.
All these with advantage.
Oh,
Mine is.
yeah. So Ren, what do you do? Can't hear you.
Apparently, it's with his phone and his computer. Odd.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, what about now?
Yep.
Yeah, I swapped. Like I was trying something different. Okay, so I'll just step forward and gonna use the.
Well, these would be held actions, so you can
Oh.
either.
I would have had to hold a spell then.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever. Or if you were
Alright.
standing there, you could have held a.
I'll just
melee
drop a chill
attack.
touch on him.
Okay. That definitely hits. Nice.
8 necrotic,
All right.
and
Bunk.
he can't regain hit points.
Awesome. Bunk. You.
Well, to dislodge the spell, I'm going to drop concentration, which means I can't hold an action. But to drop concentration, I'm
Oh.
going to cast Cloud of Daggers, which is also a concentration spell, and he'll just immediately appear on the Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
Gotta remember, it's
So as they're
There's no
attacking, there's like this big cloud of daggers forming above them.
yeah. As he poofs up, it's just these watch hands that just start slicing the instant he actually appears in the space. Let's see. What is my spell at again? Sorry, it's a little confusing since my my pack magic in this thing always still says first level, even though it's not first level. We are at level 7, so that's a 4th level. Cloud of Daggers. No, it's not letting me do that. Okay, so 4th level, 2d4 for each level above the second. That's 8d4.
You have to do a save.
No, that's the beautiful thing about Cloud of Daggers. It just happens. So he immediately just takes 17 damage.
Screams out as all these watch hands are slicing into him. Vader.
Dagger.
Is a miss.
Bonus action dagger.
Well, these are already actions.
Fucker!
So you just throw your dagger and it hits the wall. It goes into the wall. Van. That hits. Okay.
And I'll re-roll that one.
Okay.
So that first one will be 13 plus 4, so it'll be 17 damage.
Nice. This guy's looking bad. All right, so this is the beginning of the actual round now. Ren.
Right. So I'm gonna step forward now. and then I will do the booming blade as the first attack.
Miss.
All right, and then I will go to the short sword.
You're just too short. You're like, eh.
No, it's
You just moved over.
anybody I've never
Like,
fought a snake man.
you just like lifted up his leg. Whoa there, little guy.
No, they're just hitting the scales.
Yeah. Ding.
16 on the second one.
That one hits.
All right.
Actually, this guy has a snake bottom.
Ah,
So he just slithers.
like a big 5 damage, non-magical if that matters. I like that sword.
Right, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Ban. Wait, didn't you have Booming Blade? Oh, so... Oh, but that was only on the first one? I'm a little...
Yeah,
Oh.
I can do a cantrip and an attack as the blade singer.
But what was the damage from the Booming Blade?
Oh, I missed. He didn't take any.
Oh, that was... Oh. So it has to
Yeah, I
use
got
that
that.
melee attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the booming blade.
Yeah.
Just do it out so I can roll its damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, 27 hits. All right. 1, 3.
3 ice.
Okay. That hits. 9.
Reroll the 1. Still a 1. Plus 4 ice damage, so 13.
All right. It's looking pretty bad.
Bonus action.
That hits.
I'll reroll both of those.
How does it look when you kill him?
Yeah, I just, like duck down low and like slice open his belly, and then I drive up his chest with a slice, and he just like begins falling down, and I just decapitate him, and his like head like freezes, and it just shatters, and
Maybe that happened. What was I guess the ice. Oh yeah, the ice damage. Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
And yeah, he drops. You guys are out of initiative. Good going.
I'd like to run as quickly as I can over to the 2 who are on the altar
Uh-huh.
and see if there's anything that can be done for them.
Oh no, they did.
I mean, yeah, they look dead. Their bodies are all like shriveled, like as if they're drained of life.
do they
So-
look different than these Yanti?
Is this a trick question? Like, if I say they all look the same, is that you anti-racist?
Well, one of them looks human.
Am I supposed to say they look a little different?
Fans of the Twitch channel just start dropping.
Yeah, all one of them.
Sorry for
Brittany logs off. Wait, why'd you stop watching? I see no more watchers. So
You're Yanti racist.
yeah. They look different in the sense where we'll say their clothes are different. They're more in religious type of attire, it would look like. And the other ones are in armor and more weapons stuff. So You can see that there is a difference between the ones lying on the table by their clothes, not by the way they look.
I have a hard time believing that the Yuan Ti who are being subjugated were the ones in armor and carrying weapons. I don't believe that we just massacred innocents.
Well, they're in religious garb, but is there any symbolism on the religious garb?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we identify it?
Give me a religion check.
Is anyone proficient in religion?
Not proficient, but look anyway.
I am not familiar with the religions of this land.
I'm basically trying to see if any of the symbolism matches what we saw in the toad mother, the whatever mother.
So I know it tells me somewhere in here the god that they worship, but I can't find.
If it's the Yuan Ti god, I think it's like Oberos or some crap, like the snake that eats everything or whatever.
I swore it was a goddess, but of course I can't. No. I swear it was in here. Oh, scaled mother.
Oh, well, the scaled mother is the one that they said they worship. So yeah, these were the good ones. That's what the frog people worship.
Wait, are the ones who we just killed wearing those robes, or the ones who are lying dead on the altar wearing those robes?
The ones that are lying dead on the altar are the ones in the robes.
So we killed the bad guys.
Maybe
I want to look at this sarcophagus.
it could have been willing sacrifices. I don't know.
The sarcophagus. You can see it is empty.
Might as well look at that armor that person was picking. He apparently pulled it out of here.
While all this is going on, am I getting any more flashes of alternate memory?
You are not. Yeah, so you look at the armor. You can see that this armor that one of them is wearing it's made of shimmering scales.
Well, this looks pretty fancy, and I'll go ahead and activate my my little
Is glowing.
and that.
Oh.
That one made, it's
What do you want
weird.
identified immediately, and I can identify the others later?
I mean, I don't think we're doing. This might be a good place to hold up for the night, actually. If I don't think we intend to do much more in the middle of the night.
Before we make that decision, if you recall, when we were coming up here along the river, we saw um,
Trap
Yuan
card.
Ti eating eggs, and if we just destroyed somebody that they were expecting to hear from again, we don't want to alert them to our presence.
What is this sarcophagus here at the end?
Shepard just looked at it and there was nothing in it.
Ah,
Remember, I'm still
Hemlock.
telepathically connected to the three of them.
And I look
I
at
am-
your name as when I say it too. I always look at Hemlock.
You know. Hemlock's gonna just like be near Vader, but then she's going to sit out in the open where that curtain is, just to look, make sure nobody's coming.
Yeah, you look, you don't. Give me a perception check. You don't see anything right off the bat. Put your ears up and you're listening out there, you're sniffing in the air, but you're pretty confident nothing's in the immediate area besides whatever creatures live here.
could I search for, excuse me, any sort of like secret compartments on this altar or this,
Mm-hmm.
the sarcophagus?
Are you going to be trying to touch stuff, or are you going to just look at it?
I'll just look at it.
Your perception. Looks like a solid wood or stone sarcophagus.
Can I loot the large Yuan-Ti's body?
He has a longbow, a scimitar, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, some.
Van, I don't suppose that this longbow would be of any use to you.
No, I would not sully my hands with that vile creature's weapon.
Perhaps the arrows.
Yes, I think I have plenty of arrows.
Fair enough. I would also like to do the same to the two smaller ones.
Yeah, they have longbows and scimitars as well. Let's see. And you find a little pouch on one of them with 13 electrum pieces. So yeah, you guys are sitting there. There's those two dead bodies. By looking around and everything, you can kind of assume maybe that the armor was in that sarcophagus because, again, this is. I mean, you can see like this creature had kind of the same outfit as one of the other ones, but he also has this armor kind of quickly put over it. It's probably half tied in the back, not properly put on. And the other one had that sword. So are you guys going to just take your long rest here?
I figured we'd get a better rest here than we would in the middle of the swamp, at least. At least this is solid ground. I don't want to be
And
eaten by crabs in the middle of the night.
It's also very defensible.
Yes, we should set up in defensive positions and keep watch, but otherwise I think staying here is a decent idea.
And our good friend Ren might have that little bubble thing that some people do.
I'll open up a telepathic communication with him and see if I can discern what he's trying to say.
What about now?
Yep.
It's coming through now. I'll let you know what he said.
It's always the second time. No, I was saying, yes, I have the bubble, and I'll identify those items we found.
Might as well.
How many can you do?
It's a ritual, so it'll take like 4
okay.
minutes to give us 4 items.
Yeah, okay. So you identify one. Which one do you do first?
Oh, the sword first, and then the armor.
Sword, you identify it as Serpent's Fang. This single-edged magic sword is made from the crimshawed fang of a giant serpent. Its hilt changes shape to adjust to the grasp of any creature that picks it up. The weapon deals an extra 1d10 poison damage to any target it hits. So as you picked it up, you would have seen the hilt kind of like shrink to a smaller hilt for you.
And it's magical, obviously.
Yeah.
And it changes shape to whoever wields it?
Just the hilt. Yeah, the hilt changes shape to adjust to the grasp of any creature that picks it up. Like a snake wrapping around you. What are you doing? I just saw that. That wasn't your hand. Yeah, that would be... He's so stupid. Oh, I love it. The armor... Let me... the armor is Serpent scale armor. This suit of magic armor is made from shimmering scales. While wearing it, you can apply your full dexterity modifier instead of a maximum of +2 when determining your armor class. In addition, this armor does not impose disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks.
That is so good for both of us.
You see Van and Fader eyeing that.
Well,
Wait,
mail,
it's
so
scale mail. It's
yeah.
it's not good for me
Oh.
at the moment, unless I train myself up on wearing medium armor.
Wow.
You lucky son of a...
If you would all not mind. I'd hate to trade out this wonderful suit of Eladrin studded leather, but
Ooh, maybe perhaps we could arrange. I take the scale mail. I'll trade.
It's not yours to trade.
I suppose it's best that it be used by someone. You are an elf after all. Though if we separate ways, I may need it back. It is pretty important should I return to my lands.
Certainly understandable.
Say they won't wear it because of the studs. Because they don't wear metal.
Pish off.
Metal comes from the earth. Why not?
That's what I say.
Yeah, I've never understood that.
Hemlock, you took quite some damage in your wolf form. Are you okay?
Oh, I am fine. Before? No, but I'm fine now.
But
Since
you're okay
I'm
now.
out. Yeah, I'm good.
Also,
the
Ren.
chime and a
Yeah, Rem, you identify the chime as the chime of opening. This hollow metal tube measures about 1 foot long and weighs 1 pound. You can strike it as an action, pointing at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach the object. If no locks or latches remain, the object itself opens. The chime can be used 10 times. After the 10th time, it cracks, and the chime becomes useless.
I wonder why they would
Oh.
use it so many times.
I don't know who could use this. I know we got a couple of people that can open things. I don't really like to get close to things that open.
Well, 120 feet.
I would suggest that we save that for emergencies.
It doesn't have to be attuned to anyone, so it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, we'll put it in the pouch till we get done identifying the other thing.
So I'll put it on your character sheet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hopefully it went on there. Yep, there it is. All right, and the lantern you identify as a lantern of revealing. While lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they're in the lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
That's a really good one.
Did you say invisible and hidden objects?
In
Just
visible creatures and objects.
So
Invisible objects.
would that defeat a stealth check?
no, different.
What do you mean?
For instance, would it be possible? Is it possible to remain stealthy in the dim light portion of that lantern?
Where do you? That's what I was asking you earlier. What is that again called? The stealth.
Step of the Wild.
But it doesn't say dim light. That's why I was. Where you're getting
Sure
dim
does.
light. I could.
I'll find it.
Does it actually say invisible in there, or you just get advantage on stealth checks?
Step of the Wild or Mask of the Wild?
Mask of the Wild. You can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist.
And other natural phenomenon.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. I saw dim light somewhere. I'll find where I saw it, and you can make your decision.
Yeah, it's just a hiding. It's not a invisible mechanic. So
No, I know that, but it said that being in dim light, I can treat being in dim light as being lightly obscured. You can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured. Does dim light offer lightly obscured?
Not to my knowledge. That's why I know there is things that say that, but if it specifically says even if you're in dim light, but I can't remember what it was either. I remember reading it somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's things that can see normally in dim light.
Yeah.
How is my armor class now 20? It doesn't make sense.
I think I read that in the Dark Rogue one. What is that one called? The Phantom? No, that one. I think he can do it.
the Phantom's a weird, like doing damage one. It's not really.
Oh. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, maybe that was a Warlock. I don't think.
I mean, there's a Warlock that can do it. There's
Yeah,
plenty
it's
of
the
them that can
Warlock I'm
teleport.
thinking of. Yeah.
There's plenty of them that can teleport in dim light.
I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, so who took the other one?
I guess I'll hang on to the lantern as revealing if nobody is very interested.
Perfectly all right with me.
Curious.
This makes sense. Armor class 20. How?
What's your dexterity?
A +1? It's 13?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that right.
Yeah, I don't know why it came out 20.
Because you have it set for flat 20. Do you have natural armor or equipped?
I just equipped the studded armor that he gave me. The studded leather.
Yep, so it's 13. Studded leather 12 plus your 1 dexterity.
I'll tell you why.
What?
I don't know why it did that.
I don't know. It just maybe reset it. That's all. What was your armor class before?
It was 14, so I don't understand why this is 13.
Yeah, because you have your natural armor, right?
No, she
No,
doesn't
no,
have any
that's
natural
not.
armor.
That's not. Wait, so what was it before?
If she's only got a +1, it should have been 12.
Yeah, it should have
I
been.
don't know.
Are you lying out
Doesn't
this
really
time?
matter. She's never really been hit outside of an animal form. Anyway.
I know. She only gets attacked in animal form. All right. So, did anyone take the knife? Who has that one?
Serpent's Fang?
Yeah.
I mean, who can use a long sword? Ren, you say you don't use long. You only use short swords.
Yes, I'm only trained with a short sword.
I can use it.
Okay.
I'll use it.
Nope.
Cool.
And let's take our first 10-minute break while you guys get your stuff together.
This armor is pretty sweet.
first watch.
Yeah, I mean, as long as
I mean, I will.
I mean, we're all elves. Literally, it could just be like 2 of us taking watch.
No, I'll cast the dome
I'm
when
not
we're
in
ready.
full elf.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
like,
you
I'll
and I
take
are
a
the
4 hour,
only full
full
elves.
elf. We could just both take 4-hour shifts, and we should be good.
No, I'm fine with that.
Okay. You cast your dome.
Yep.
What does it look like when you cast your dome?
It's just like a little. It'll be. I mean, it's the same size as a normal dome. I guess it'll be like green on the inside, and then a little opaque on the out. Really nothing special. That's just it. Just like a big bubble.
We can fire out of the dome. We may want to consider doing it out here, where if someone were to come in, we could all start firing out of it. Like if we're
We
doing it
could-
here, people that can't see out through this one narrow passageway are not going to be able to use melee ranged attacks.
We could actually. Could we not actually set the dome up so that the dome itself blocks the entrance?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
Although that's going to be when people come in, it's going to be very obvious that there's a massive blob in the doorway.
But they can't come in.
Who cares? If they come in and the massive blob isn't in the doorway, then they can come through that doorway and get even closer to us.
Okay, so just my suggestion would be maybe to
We lost you after my suggestion is.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't click.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't operate all these buttons at once. If we put it near the entrance way, right, like down below one of these staircases, if they come up these stairs and they all file in like they're gonna go up towards that place, if they were to all come in this entryway, we could literally just start launching ranged attacks at them from inside the dome, and they can't come in. So even if it backfires, like they have no real way of getting at us.
It's up
I
to you
have no
guys.
complaints. That's fine. That would be fine.
I don't care. I'm going to be my watch.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. We'll tap on your watch so enemies come inside.
I can salute.
So Ren, where are you putting your dome?
But you'll be sleeping inside your watch.
How big
Wait,
is the
was there
dome?
group consensus? Let me check the spell.
20 by 20.
I think that's right.
And where's it going? You guys are going back and forth so much. I lost
Yeah,
I lost
I'm just gonna
focus.
block the door. Just block it.
Okay, never mind.
I wasn't sure what their group consensus was. You cut out, so I thought that's where we were going.
You guys are talking and Ren just casts it. It makes the.
I'm sleepy.
All right. Yeah, you cast a spell. So give me a perception check, Ban. Whoever was first, and that doesn't matter. I guess both of you can give me perception checks. All right. So as you guys are resting in this nice, comfortable little dome that Ren put up, you can hear the sounds of creatures walking through the forest throughout the night. You guys switch over, and it's just the same thing throughout the night. Just some creatures moving here and there. Nothing comes up to the temple or gets close enough to give you any concern. And you all get your long rest. The sun comes up. It's a humid day. But you don't know that yet because you're in a nice, comfortable little dome.
I'm going to actually look at my watch and examine the time,
Okay.
thinking for a moment on what Fada said about having seen this stuff before.
Okay. What are you thinking? Are you trying to do a check of some sort?
I guess he's just going to see if time advanced or if it's later than it should be, or something from his patron, maybe. I'm just trying to do some kind of, I guess, perception on himself.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
Nope.
No.
He's just being stupid. He's being stupid. It's all
I
stupid.
mean, he has good ideas. The time doesn't. He's like thinking that though. He is wondering, so he's looking at his watch, but he notices the time doesn't seem like it's changed. It looks like it should be the correct time according to you and your perception.
Fada's just having an aneurysm again. It's fine. It's fine.
What do you guys do?
Pop out my watch. Well, that was semi-comfortable. What's the rest of the plan again? To rid snake people of this village?
Yeah, and to free the babies of the frog people.
The eggs, I guess they're
The
pre-children?
babies.
They're babies.
The tiny
Pre-children.
babies. The babies.
You don't know if they've been fertilized yet.
True. I would know though, since I'm nature person.
I mean, you ate chicken eggs.
True. I ate a damn head. Come on. I
You
eat
ate,
a lot of good
you ate
things.
Millie.
I ate.
Why would you do that? Why would you say that?
So I'm just agreeing with what she's saying, that she eats a lot of things. Eat her own friend. I mean, I feel like that would come up in her head if she says that. I eat a lot of things. I ate Millie.
She gets teary-eyed. I eat a little weird things. We need to go save those unborn egg things. Let's go.
Do we, though?
We do.
We absolutely do.
They're gonna be like very slimy green in little. It'll look like algae on top of a water. So.
You're not making this sound more appealing to me. You realize that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forget you don't like slime. You don't have to
That
touch it.
is what we came here to do, right?
Yeah, save the children. Save the world.
Technically, all we need is more seafood.
Yeah, we
Really?
technically came for the crab.
Yeah, but
But we're staying for
But
the
while
baby.
we're here,
the children. Think
Plus,
of the
we
children of
still
the
need.
future.
This is not successfully freed the crabs. Or made them.
We're not supposed to free the crabs.
We need to free the village so that they can get the crabs.
Exactly. The trade.
that's a good point. We do have to eradicate the bad Yonti. You want the snake people in order for the good ones to be able to continue with the crab trade. So I don't see that this is it even needs to be a discussion.
Well, it's stark blazing daylight now, and we have no idea how many of them there are.
This is true.
So
Though they are abominations, I would imagine daylight may not be their friend. When we came in here, it was nighttime.
Would I know if snake people, just snakes in general, like the sun? I don't even know.
Well, snakes are cold-blooded animals, so typically they really like the sun.
This is true.
So
Yeah, but they get sleepy.
So as you were coming in, you would have saw a bunch of these little huts made out of wood, kind of bricks, and you could tell that they were homes. When you came further down, you would have seen this larger dome. You would assume that that would be the Pond Mother's dome, because that's the only thing that looks like it would be for the one in charge. And then as you went up the river, that's where you saw the brooding pools, where the eggs were floating in. Like they were inside of this pool of water, and then inside of there were these circular stone walls, like 4 of them, I believe. And in each one there was a bunch of eggs. You would have saw the Yuan Ti kind of watching over these Gripply inside the pools, taking care of the eggs. But they looked like they weren't happy.
You know, it would be nice
What?
if we actually had a plan.
Well, you make a plan. You're the smart one out of the group.
We go home.
Hell no, that's not what I'm talking about. We save the children.
We kill as many as we can without raising
They're
the alarm.
evil. Well,
And then when the alarm is raised, we stay together and we fight as one.
So do you guys start making your way down the river at least?
Yes.
Are you talking about this as you're walking?
Yeah, I imagine, because it's
Yeah.
probably a ways down.
We're-
Because you know
When we
you have to
came-
get down there, so I would assume.
Yeah. When we came in, was it nighttime?
Yes.
Were they really active? It seemed like they were very active at night.
They were, at night, they were just literally like just kind of lying in the grass, chilling. Not really. They weren't really paying attention to the Gripply. They were just taunting. Every now and then they might taunt them, but they didn't really seem like they were paying attention.
And we don't have any reason.
Or
to believe
worried.
We don't have any reason to believe that there are good Yuan Ti still in this village.
I mean, you don't know. You don't know where they are.
We
You
do
would
remember-
assume. I think she said the Pond Mother told you that they were captured. I think.
Right.
And we recall, as we were coming in, we recall there was some that looked like they were being put to work in the brood pools.
Yep.
They were tending the eggs, but it was very clear that there were some that were in charge and others that were being forced into labor.
Did we just sneak up there during all that?
yeah.
I don't know. We
We
could
did
just
pretty good.
march in there and go,
we
hello,
passed-
we would like
We
you to
passed
leave.
without a trace?
Yeah, you had passed without a trace, huh? So you all just like snuck right past everyone.
Did we just sneak
No
past
one saw
everyone as we
you.
got down here?
Yeah, you used. I believe she used it all the way. You guys literally snuck all the way around without being seen by any of my
Yeah.
perception checks.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty
I'm just
good,
saying, we
guys.
are now back all the way down the river.
Yeah.
We're still good.
Yeah, you're still good.
Alright, cool.
So yeah, from when you get to the edge of the river, you can see the pools, and you can see the Gripply, and they're kind of tending to them while there are, I believe there's 3 Yuan Ti in there. You can see it from a distance. You can see 4 Yuan Ti, around there, around 4 or 5 from this distance.
Does it look as though they're working with the Gripply, or does it look as though they are working against them?
Give me perception checks. And just for sake of it, give me stealth checks with advantage. All right, so yeah, these UNT, you're all pretty positive. Okay.
My little quick control isn't up, so I had to go through the character sheet.
So even though you're still being the loudest, somehow you're a gnome being loud. The UNT, you can see they're not paying attention to you. Some of them are taunting the Gripply. You see one of them like kind of holding up one of their eggs, like it's about to eat it, and you see the little Gripply like on its knees, like begging not to eat it, and it's kind of like taunting him, like I'm gonna eat it. Like you can tell by the body language. It's clear that they're enjoying watching these little things suffer, and then he just eats it. He's like.
You said we could see how many of the UNT from where we are?
4 or 5.
And how good of sight do we have over the entire area? Does it look like it's 4 or 5, or does it look like it's 4 or 5 just here and the?
Just here at the brooding pools.
Oh, I'm a little angry now.
It's harder for you to see further down.
What's the plan?
I'm sorry. How many were there here again? We can see right here.
4 or 5.
It's a lot.
We know that they like to cast suggestions, so we need to be careful of that.
What kind of distance are we talking about? How far away are they?
Let me think about it while I look at my spellbook.
Do they look like the little Yanti or the big Yanti?
They're the humanoid size. What is that, 100? Just to make it easy, we'll say 100 feet.
Okay, so they're out of range of many of us.
So suggestion is 30 feet.
I mean, I could hit him with an Eldritch Blast, but that doesn't really. That just hits him.
That would do little more than let them know that we're here.
And I have a lightning bolt.
Yeah, there's also not much. Casting spells that are gonna be flashy and make a lot of noise are obviously going to could potentially raise the alarm as well.
We also want to be careful of collateral damage against eggs and Gripply.
We could just go over there and intimidate them.
Us?
The other ones were not
Intimidating?
intimidated as I beat them half to death. And then murdered them.
I can make someone invisible if you want to sneak around and get a layout.
I'm going to
I can be
cast
very-
an elemental weapon on Van's weapon.
You got to remember, these are people. I mean, they're jerks, but they're still people.
Did you not just see
I would
one of
prefer
them
to just kill them.
eat one of their young?
Did you not just see the ritual well, we didn't see the ritual that they did, but the mummified corpse in the...
I feel like I did see that ritual.
Are you
I just
suggesting that
not
we
this time.
try to implore them on their conscience to leave this place?
No, we say we need to leave or we beat you up.
Give me a history. Anyone here proficient in history?
Let me
Believe
check.
So.
We are vastly outnumbered.
We just
Ren
see
is not.
3 so far.
I
That's not
know,
outnumbered.
but I would assume that there are far more in this village. 4, right? We saw 4.
You guys, you would know. Maybe you read a book, Leopold, that the UNT they're cold of heart. Humanoid emotions are foreign to most UNT, which understand sentiment only as an exploitable weakness. UNT views the world and the events of its own life with such extreme pragmatism that it is nearly impossible to manipulate, influence, or control by non-magical means, even as it seeks to control other creatures through terror, pleasure, and awe. So these are just like, they enjoy watching other creatures suffer. It's not that they're evil. It's just who they are as their race. Like, it's not to them, it's not evil.
Yes, it's not evil to them, but they still have a sense of self-preservation. So
Yeah.
if we threaten to kill them, they may just leave.
But I think if they have the numbers, they're not going to believe we could kill them.
Furthermore, we literally have an example of this exact thing that happened just last night. As we threatened them, asked them to surrender, and refused to do so, even as they were on the brink of death and alone.
I have to agree.
Well, they didn't exactly have anywhere to run.
Much as it disheartens me to disagree with Leopold, I have to agree with Ren and Van.
I think that it might be unlikely that we can kill all 4 of them before they are able to do something, potentially raise an alarm or call out. But if we were to behave stealthily, which seems like we're doing pretty well, perhaps we can get the surprise, focus fire them down, and try and eliminate all of them before they're able to do anything. Although we shouldn't use anything that's going to be super bright or super loud. I don't know what you guys have in that arena, but
All my spells are pretty loud, actually.
The
blast really loud.
I mean, everything I do kind of has a thunderous little pop at the end.
the flatland
might not be the worst.
The flatland where the homes and storage and the Pond Mother's home and the brood pools. How firm does that ground look? Does it look like we could move at normal speed, or would we be slowed by the ground?
It's marshy. Yeah, it's not. This would be considered difficult terrain.
That's something we need to keep in mind. I suspect that they would have an easier time moving around down there than we would.
Put you guys on a map. See? Oh, that doesn't help. Let me turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
Okay. So, so this is kind of what you see. It's a pretty big place. It's all water, marshy land. You see these pools with these little eggs inside. See 2 of these Gripply trying to tend to them, and the 3 that were kind of in the center, it was one of them, the one in the middle, that was taunting the little Gripplies.
The 2 on either side of that one that look more snake-like, are they more like the large one that we battled last night, or more like the smaller ones?
No, they're smaller ones. They have the top of like a head of a snake, but legs and arms like a humanoid. The one in the middle, she's more humanoid, where she has the head of a humanoid, arms and legs as a humanoid as well, and she's a woman. You see a few of them, 4 of them, and then 2 of the snake ones.
What does this vegetation between us and them look like?
It's just marshland.
I mean, is it trees? It looks like bushes. I mean, is it any sort of cover at all?
No, this is just like grass, I guess. It's kind of, but not so much cover. But you could try to definitely crawl through it, like if you got into the water.
So I will say that in general, I'm not the biggest proponent of attempting to be stealthy, but we do have a vested interest in not raising an alarm in the village. So with Pass Without a Trace, it could make sense for us to attempt to single out one or 2, or that we think that we may be able to take out without raising the alarm of all the rest of them.
You also, see that because they're over here in the brooding pools, and then you have the Pond Mother's place way over there, which is good 400, 500 feet away, and that's where you would see some other UNT at that distance. So they're a good 400, yeah, away from.
Do they have a clear line of sight into the breeding pools?
I mean, it's again, there's like tall grass here and there in patches, so it won't be that easy to see through it all. I wouldn't think 500 feet. I don't know how far, but
I suppose I could do something that's a little less flashy, but it's more poundy, I guess I could say.
I wish there was a picture of this.
Banishment could, in fact, be extraordinarily useful.
I have it, but I only have one, so we got to use it at the right time on the right one.
This is true.
I was thinking of just turning into something gigantic and smashing them.
Well,
Oh, polymorph?
I could do that too.
Yeah, yes.
I am a big fan of smashing. If we all just want to get together, like I said, fight as one. We still probably want to get an opportunity attack if possible, but
I can make one or two of you invisible, and you can run up and start smashing them without them knowing you're coming.
How about if you were to do that? If you were to make myself and someone else invisible, and we could sneak up and then wait for you as your smashy big things, and then we could perhaps get some sneak attacks in as they were surprised by you.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
wouldn't
Yes,
we
that
all
sounds
just be
fine.
having surprise attacks at that point?
The problem with that would be if we were to take a surprise attack, that would mean we would now be exposing ourselves before our large allies arrive to assist us.
What large allies?
The ones who are about to polymorph and come and smash and pound.
Who wants to be polymorphed? I can
I-
polymorph somebody.
I can polymorph myself, it's fine.
I would like to stay as I am.
I'm going to concentrate on a spell, so I don't think I can polymorph.
No, you just have to concentrate on that invisibility. So
I can do free a movement
But
on somebody.
Ren, correct me if I'm wrong. If as soon as any invisibility that you were to put on me was gone, disappeared as it were, you would no longer be constrained to concentrate. Would that be correct?
Yes, at that point.
But polymorphing is an action, so he wouldn't be able to polymorph and do something. He would have to polymorph, then do something.
Right.
If we were to get close and be out of sight, even though casting the spell might be loud, if they couldn't see us, I don't know. Perhaps we can get close and then polymorph, and then it won't be such a disadvantage losing that.
I mean, we're here to save the children. So if we save the children first, then go over toward the broodmother and smack them, the broodmother's place, and smack them around, I think this is the best course of action if we are just going to murder.
I hate to say it, but it seems like these Yanti might fight to the last man. So if we're actually going to free this village and allow the crabs to come back to Candlekeep, we may have to kill all of them.
Sounds good to me.
I
And
would
they're
not
eating
be at
babies.
all against killing all of them. I'm just a bit worried about our ability to do that.
We
Well,
could
hence,
always
hence
polymorph.
the desire to do this stealthily if possible.
Or we could do it just polymorph into giant eagles and then drop you guys on top of them.
Is it safe to assume that we can actually see
Pretty
everything
sure
that
they-
we're seeing here?
Yeah,
I don't want to meta, but I'm like,
yeah, I'm saying, yeah, just to make it, I would say, and
Pretty
so,
sure they'd see some big old eagles.
and I'm trying to see, like, let me actually see if I can find it.
Unfortunately,
It doesn't
they all
actually
have-
say that it's difficult to train. It just says that The ground throughout this area is damp and soft at best, so staying dry is difficult to impossible. So it's not difficult.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah, unfortunately, they all seem to have pretty good line of sight on each other. It's just if we could single some of them out and kill them prior to the others being alerted, then we could potentially look at, doing some sort of stealth attack here. Maybe we could do better at night if we wanted to wait that long. But at this point, it just attempting to kill some of these or kill all of them before they are able to potentially raise an alarm just seems unlikely.
I will always vote for attacking in darkness.
I mean, it's possible that they will rearrange themselves in a more advantageous position.
And so as you're sitting there watching them, you can see that they are. There's 6 of them. Sorry, there are 6. There are 6 of them, and they're just languishing on the ground between the pools. Every now and then they'll harass one of the Gripply, make fun of them, but they don't really seem on an alert or anything like that. They're just very confident and like overconfidence, I guess.
There are 5 of us and 6 of them.
Almost,
gotta be honest,
like they're
it's a 50.
better. Like they're better than that. Like they're acting very prissy, like kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest, it's a 50-50 for me between stealthing and just going in with brute force. So whatever you guys decide to do, I mean, unless or if there's a third option, but I'm okay with either, to be honest.
Y'all didn't exactly like my third option, so I guess we're going with one of the other 2.
Well, your historical recollection has been combination with what we've seen just seems to make that somewhat unlikely.
Whatever's good with you guys. If you want to wait until nighttime, it's good. If you want to have us go now, it's good. Whatever's good.
Yeah, I mean, my plan would work at night or day. So whatever you guys want to do. If they're less active at night, it might be better.
Does it look as
UNT gets into this pool and grabs an egg and starts taunting this Ripley inside.
And again, there might not be any left.
Yeah, I mean, if we can spare a few.
I guess there'd be a decent sized egg, so yeah, takes it. And she's like shaking it, laughing at him, like hissing.
She's making scrambled eggs out of that egg.
Okay, we can do whatever, but just make sure we don't say that we've been here all day.
Yeah.
And then she pops it with her finger and she's like,
We've made it as fast as we
Oh.
can.
Pass without a trace, sneak up as close as we can, surprise round, and beat the shit out of them.
2 of us
Okay.
become invisible.
Who's polymorphing? I'm going to make one of the people being polymorphed invisible, and then one other that wants it.
What is the advantage we're gaining by using invisibility?
Just so they can get there, there's like no chance of them being seen, and they can get on them before they can react.
So I'm going to become a huge creature, so I could move. Being a huge creature is a little hard to be stealthy.
Yeah. I mean,
But if they can't see you,
we need to get
a
us.
advantage.
Yeah,
It'll
we need
be
to get as close
disoriented
as
at
we
least.
can before you do that. If it's going to be super obvious, because we need to be within range to attack at least.
see parts of a frog-like creature fall out of the egg as she's counting down.
I mean,
let's do this.
Fader, I mean, you and me with Pass Without a Trace, the chances of us getting spotted are going to be super slim.
If we have some way of I don't know how stealth works in daylight. I mean, if we're out of sight and go stealthy and then move at half speed, if we're just moving through a wide open space, we're not still going to be stealthy.
There's
You said
brush.
there was high grass, right?
Low grass. Yeah, we can sneak
Oh.
through the grass, go under the water.
Whoa. Oh. So yeah, look at that. Must be lunchtime. This one goes in this pool.
Also, we can use the building as cover as well. Maybe we can see them, but they might not see through the building.
He's looking around the pool, looking at each one, like thinking which one he wants to take.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Get up and go in this pool.
All right, I'll cast invisibility on. Let's go with Leopold, and who else was wanting it? Was it Fader?
Oh, that makes
All right.
actually a lot of sense.
I'll go ahead and polymorph into a giant ape.
How long does polymorph last?
An hour, I believe.
And he's invisible. That is pretty great. That is
Yeah,
Giant
that was the plan.
invisible ape. Is it regular invisibility or
Yes, regular. So once you start swinging, it's gone.
Okay.
This restructuring is that what are these hot? What are these things here? Are these just pools with like
What?
little stone walls?
What?
These structures here.
Yeah, those are the pools that have the eggs in them.
How tall are these walls that are surrounding?
3 foot high mud brick walls.
And what are these? What looks? I guess they're huts. Okay. How tall are the huts? Just
Those are
normal
just
humanoid?
as they look. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, those frog people are a little bit shorter, so they would just be a little bit smaller. I think the doors maybe, but
All
yeah, I
right.
guess they're medium. So
Okay.
Ook.
Show.
We
this
want to use pass without a trace.
I want to turn into a wolf.
For me, yeah, I would like to have it.
Would you? Are you going to cast Pass Without a Trace first?
Oh
Looks like-
yeah, okay. Pass without a trace, and then wolf.
yeah, cast all your spells.
Oh, I casted the elemental weapon on your sword again,
Yes, thank you.
and then
Okay.
Everyone.
Initiative.
So we were doing, I guess, a surprise round. Is that what we're doing?
I think we're just
think so.
stealthing on approach, right?
Okay. So you so go through the whole thing one more time. She casted the magic blade on your sword. She casted Pass Without a Trace, and then she turned into a wolf. Leopold, you just turned into a big giant ape, and Ren cast invisibility on you.
Correct.
And then what was Van doing?
I'm just taking that all in.
Okay. And then we
And-
have
Ren cast invisibility on Fader as well.
okay.
Yeah, I'll cast it.
So we have invisibility plus Pass Without a Trace on. Okay. Everyone roll their stealth checks.
Do those of us invisible get advantage on that check?
Sure do.
+16.
Plus 10 though, right?
Yeah, everything's +10.
Oh, and that's with
I
plus 9.
vanish.
Nice.
25.
37.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are being. Are you all sticking together in the same group, or are some moving ahead of others?
We have to
Staying
stay
low.
within
Okay.
range of.
Right.
So you all, you all are being so stealthy, and yeah, I don't know how big ape is, but I mean, he is. What was your?
He's invisible.
Big
Yeah,
invisible.
yeah, yeah, I know, but I'm just
Invisible.
the water displacement's like as he's walking through.
But he's very careful.
Exactly, or he just like dips his feet in really like point first, so there's no wake. Yeah, you guys are making it through. These UNT are not even paying attention over there. They're not. You guys are being so super stealthy and cautious, and they're just over there talking to each other. And you see one of them toss one of the eggs in the air, the other one catches it and just bites into it. And it's definitely breakfast time for these guys. And they're not even paying any attention. And how close are you guys getting?
Well, the giant ape's going to get as close as possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we can get. I mean, if this is a 3-foot high wall, I mean that's actually pretty high. If we like crawl and go half speed and stay
Well, I'm
really
6
low.
feet, so you can push yourself right over it.
Yeah, I'm just saying we could actually. I would like. I mean, we could maybe potentially crawl right up next to this wall.
I'd step over it. I'm a giant.
I know, but for us who are not invisible, you know, I would think that we could get right up against this wall before having to jump over and then attack.
I mean, like I said, they're not even paying attention.
I will get just within 40 feet or so.
I'm gonna get as close as I can, I guess. We could even split up.
I mean, you guys are like in the mud. Wait, where are you going?
We do have to stay within range of Hemlock.
Yeah. Wait, so move. Everyone try to go to where you're trying to get to, and I'll tell you if you did. How about that? So you're actually trying to walk through the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to get like right behind this particular.
Okay, so
I
I'm
guess this
gonna
one's
do.
good.
Yeah.
I need to smash one.
Yours was, what was your stealth?
Mine, 25.
All right. What was yours? Yeah, Hemlock.
Me?
Yeah.
I think it was like 16.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are getting really close. They haven't noticed you. We will go down the line. This will be a surprise round. Leopold, what do you do?
Big ape raise fist. Big ape smash down.
One of them tosses an egg and it hits you, so it just hits the air and it bounces down and they're looking all confused. Like, how did that happen? And then here you go with fist. You just appear out of nowhere.
Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. Oof. So, first one definitely hits.
Yep. Are you going after this one right in front of, right next to you?
Yeah.
Okay. 25 bludgeoning.
Crunch.
Holy God. Yeah, you hear the bones crunch.
Stay tuned. I'm going to do it again.
As it lets out a horrifying sound.
17 hit.
Oh my God, this thing gets two of the attacks. 17 hits, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this thing does not know what just happened. He's like, mouth's full, egg guts coming down his side. And next thing you know, he just like.
And then a giant ape comes into view.
Yeah.
With glasses on.
It's out. They don't really have reactions, so Fader.
I'm going to attack the one in the pool directly south of me, the one that looks like a snake, not the one that looks like a woman.
Okay. So, where are you at?
For a total of 28 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that hurt him. Anything else? I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to do my best to, in this marshy, grassy stuff.
This definitely fits into your woodland thing. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, 38. That will end my turn.
Dan.
This guy's still alive here?
Yeah, he's still alive.
His head's maybe not facing the right way right now, but
Yeah, his head's practically broken.
Oh, does this have advantage? The stealth round?
The first attack does, yep. Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll that. And 1 ice damage.
Okay. 11.
That's 12.
12 is a hit. Wait, how is it 11 to 12? What do you...
So I get +1 from the elemental weapon.
He's still going, but he looks pretty bad.
1 ice damage.
Yep. Yes.
And bonus attack.
Okay. How do you kill him?
Yeah, I just sneak up behind him and just like deliver 2 like cross slashes to his back, and then drive my blade straight through him, and it just pops out of his chest, and like it all like his whole body just like freezes, and his chest just kind of implodes. Falls.
Alright. I'm locked. Top that.
I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
Does that have advantage?
Oh yeah, do it again. It's Oh, okay. So 10 damage.
10 damage. He has to do
Strength
a
save.
Oh, that's the one that I had already attacked, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, he's good.
Says hisses at you and says something in his language. Ren.
All right. How high is this wall into the pools?
3 feet.
Wait, I can just see it.
He's like on his tippy toes.
All right, so I'll bonus action activate the blade song,
Okay.
and then I'll move up to the wall. Do I need to do a check?
For what? How tall are
To
you?
get over? He's a gnome, so they're like just over 3 feet. It'd be like at my chin or something.
You would have to. I won't make you do a thing, but it'll be twice the movement.
Twice, okay.
Yeah, it'll be 10 feet for you. 'Cause
Okay.
it's not that hard to just go.
All right, so I'll just pop over, and I think that will be as far as I can make it this turn then. And I will turn to. Let's change what I was going to do a little bit. Oh no! I'll do the attack action, but I'm going to do the lightning lure on the female one in the back.
I feel like you would have to. If you're only 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as tall as you.
I'm very acrobatic. Let's do a little Yoda flip over it.
If you do, you want to try that? Are you acrobatic? Are you proficient in acrobat?
Yeah. No, I get advantage while I'm in the blade song.
If you want, oh, okay. So if you want to do an acrobatics check to, we'll say, what's it? Oh.
That was normal.
You
I'll
said
get one
you
more.
said you have advantage.
Okay.
14 it is.
Yeah, you know what? I like it. So yeah, you do a little kind of skirt over it. It shouldn't be that hard if you're proficient with acrobatics.
Okay.
I would say the DC would have been 13 anyway.
Sweet. All right. So then I can plop in between them, and I'm gonna smack her up with. I'll go with booming blade first.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Cool little guy running through the marsh and just skirts over the wall. Nice. That's a hit.
All right. I don't know how this damage is gonna roll. I think I fixed it, but okay. Yeah, it is correct. It's be 11, and 2d8 of it is thunder damage.
Okay. And if she moves,
And then-
right?
Yeah, if she moves, she'll take extra damage. I'll have to roll it when she does.
Okay.
And then I will do a normal weapon attack.
Okay.
For another 4.
Nice.
And then that will end that turn.
Yeah, she looks at the energy kind of swirling around her. Gives you an evil look. Let's see. All right, Leopold.
Leopold's going to pick up the dead body of the UNT and throw it at this UNT.
I just see it like what was his name? The Hulk. When he picks up the bot.
Basically.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's a hit. Do this. Smashes into her. 20. So what am I looking at? So 27 damage.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah, that hurts her.
And then he's just gonna start charging over at this one over here.
Okay.
But he can only do, if he does the rock heal, he can only do one attack. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Love
Yeah. Picking up throwing bodies. So this one. The one next to Hemlock. I will roll to see who it goes after. It's going to go after the little guy.
All right.
Going to go cemetery.
All right. I have a AC of 19.
11. 7.
I'm gonna do Sentinel on that because he's attacking not me,
Nice.
but my friend.
So what does that do?
you can basically attack as a reaction if it attacks something other than her.
Nice. Go for it.
And you have advantage, do you know?
I do.
Because of pack tactics, yeah.
The 19 hits. Okay.
And then he has to make a strength saving throw again.
It's a 20.
Yeah, he saves.
And he just gives you a look and hisses at you. Fader.
I will throw a dagger at the female. I assume advantage with a 38.
Why do you have advantages in this? Oh yeah. I forgot you're hiding. Yep. That's a hit. Gene?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
she hisses as she looks around and doesn't see where it came from. Use the general area. All right. Yeah, it's her that's up. She kind of looks to see, but huh?
that's it.
Okay.
That's all I said.
But she sees this little gnome next to her, and she will try to cast suggestion. Give me a wisdom saving throw. She says, "Do not attack us. We are your friends."
Okay. Gnome, I have advantage on this for it being magic.
Okay. You're like, yes, you are my friend.
I could have counterspelled it, but I was just saving it. I figured I had it.
Well, didn't. So. Now you think.
I did not.
Now you think they're your friends. All right. One over here is dead. Ban. Can't hear you if you're talking. What?
He had fallen out of the game.
Oh, did he? No, I
He's
still
back
see
in
him.
now.
Oh.
Yeah, he just came back in.
I didn't notice. I still can't hear you, Van.
There we go.
There we go. Yep, that hits. Which...
Reroll that.
Didn't you figure out the,
So it'll only reroll one of the dice. And like if
Oh.
multiple are one, it won't do it. And I actually can reroll this also.
Yeah. Okay, so the total is...
So the total for the first attack is 13.
She's still up, but barely. Just like looking... Blood's pouring out of her. The hits?
Reroll.
How do you kill her?
Yeah, I mean, I just like slice her right across the gut and her guts just like pour out and she's like, no! And I just slice off her head and it just, frost creeps up her face as it like just freezes this horrified look, falls to the ground.
All right, Hemlock.
All right. This is the one that suggested, or it was
No, it's the female that did.
Oh, I'm just gonna take 5 more feet.
Mhm.
I'll move after. Or can't move now.
Well, you can't stand on the guy's token.
I'm just gonna attack this guy in front of me.
Okay. $19 hits.
7
Seven.
damage.
Okay. Strength save. Gets a 12.
Ooh, he fails. He's prone.
You bite him down and he falls down prone. And he gives that little scream.
That's it.
Okay. Bren, you're smiling at her.
I'm just gonna be like, why are we all fighting? We're all friends. Stop, guys.
Like, yes. Awesome. Which one? Dead. Oh yeah, this one with the Leopold. I know, that's what I'm. Because are you polymorphed or are you wild shaped?
I'm polymorphed.
So you
I'm
have the
polymorphed.
intelligence of a gorilla, right?
Which is actually not bad, honestly. It's 7.
Oh. I don't think
Gorillas are pretty smart.
much language would you.
Fun fact, none. In polymorph, you lose the ability to talk and understand language.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. So it is you lose the ability, so yeah, she won't use Justin. She's going to. Oh, she puts up her hands and she casts a poison. Oh, that would be a disadvantage. Oh no, it's just a let's cast it. Just a Constitution saving throw. It's this poisonous gas comes at your face. 14.
That's not right. No, it is okay.
So you take no damage. Curious to see what your damage. Not that high.
And just snort the gas away.
Yeah, it goes right up your nose, and she's like, "Holy shit!" Like, "Oh no, I messed up." Let's see. Oh, we have one over here. This one is going to. She runs up to Shepherd. Shepherd, you can understand languages,
Who?
right? No, she wouldn't know that either.
Who's Shepherd?
I don't know who Shepherd is.
I would. What am I? What?
Nothing. I can't do what I was going to do because I think she wouldn't know that you're.
Yeah, druids can understand languages, but there's nothing
but
to tell that they're a
she just
druid or
looks
not.
like a
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just look like
So I
wolf.
can't really. I didn't see you change. It's gonna. Ooh, what's this one? Are you considered a beast when you turn into a wolf? Do you take on?
Yeah.
So
I guess.
she's going to try animal friendship.
Okay. I don't know if she could do that.
I
But
don't know.
okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Can't they just do that on snakes?
Hold on.
What's
I'm gonna
your?
look up
She
'Cause
keeps her she keeps her charisma, intelligence, and wisdom.
Oh, okay. But she doesn't know this.
She doesn't know
Yeah,
that.
she doesn't know this. So I'm gonna play it that way. I'm gonna play it right.
So she's giving me some food to try to win me over.
No, it's a spell. This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
No, I know. I'm reading
Yeah.
it right now.
So yeah, how far is 30 feet? Right there. So she runs up and she starts saying these words, and you hear a lot of wisps and sighs in her tongue, and then it just like fails, and she like shakes it off, realizing it didn't work. So now
I just like grin. I like show my teeth like I'm smiling, and I just growl at her like, I start cracking up.
She says
Be
something
nice,
out
be
in her
nice.
language. Leopold.
The the Leopold ape just kind of shrugs for a moment, almost looking sorry as smash smash.
$14. That hits. Her armor class is 11. 26 damage.
No, that's not damage.
Oh, wait.
That's the second attack.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, well, I mean, the 14 on that one.
Though 23 damage.
23 damage. So what does it look like when you kill her?
Oh, she died by one hit? Jesus.
By 2. Okay. These ones don't have as much hit points as the other ones.
Okay. So he just kind of looks apologetic for a second before he just raises the fist and collapses her into the mud half buried.
Yeah, she puts her hands up and.
And then I guess if he didn't waste the second attack, he's going to go over.
No,
to
no,
another-
that was
another-
both attacks.
Okay, but both attacks did that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because your first damage was 14 and second damage was.
No, the first attack, that was just the attack roll, 14. But
Oh,
yeah, it was 23.
Oh,
then
23 plus
damage.
31. Yeah, it still would have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But it take both of them.
then he almost looks kind of sad as he kind of just lumbers toward the other one.
He's like, "Oh wait, I killed it. This doesn't want to play."
And just lumbers over to this one as she looks behind and sees a giant ape
Yep.
starting to approach.
Okay, so this one is going to disengage. Here.
Sentinel.
All right, so what does that do? You can stop him.
Sentinel gets rid of disengage actually.
Yeah, creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take a disengage action.
All right, so give me the opportunity attack.
And if she hits, they can't move.
I know this is gonna be great. Gonna be prone. Oh wait, is it like does it have to still do the save?
No, it reduces speed to 0.
Nope, it's just straight up 0.
That's awesome. Oh god, yes, that hits. Are they prone too, or is it just speed 0?
I think he still needs to do a strength saving throw.
No, technically, you'd be prone already
But yeah.
Okay, if he's prone.
if he's not just dead.
He's
13 damage.
still alive. Yeah, so he tries to run, and you just like lean over, grab him, and just slam him into the ground.
Dang.
He's like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you hear some bones break. It's out a hiss. Fader.
The woman next to Ren.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Yep, that's it. Okay. How do you kill her?
Yes. So the previous the wound that she already had suffered was leaking blood, and my dagger just sort of disappears into that same wound, and you see green just sort of mist coming out of her, just out of her various, like her eyes, her mouth, everything.
Now she's just floating in the eggs. Anything else?
Bonus action hide.
Okay. She's dead. Van.
And Ren should be feeling himself getting better.
Yeah, Ren, you see her die at first. I guess you'd be like, no. Oh, wait, what? Tell us what happens. How does he come out of it?
Son of a bitch, I warned us about this.
I know! You're the one that made the warning about it. So it's kind of funny. I was laughing. Awesome.
I will drop my sword, pull out my longbow.
Love it. Who are you hitting? Oh, the one. Okay, that's it. Okay. It's a miss.
That will end my turn.
Hemlock.
I chomp.
All right. The hit. How do you kill him?
Ooh. So he's down on the ground right now. And I just go for the neck and I rip out his vocal cords.
See blood spurting out into the pool of eggs. Mind you, you're crushing some of these eggs. You're too big not to hit some of these eggs in here.
I know. I didn't think about crap. But whatever.
No one has said anything about. I can see the medium-sized creatures being able to move through, slightly push them around. Not you, Ren.
Hey, they don't know that I'm a human.
All right. So we got one to the right and one to the left up still.
No, just the one in front of me.
Those are the Grimleys.
Oh, those are Grimleys? Okay, I couldn't
Yeah.
see. Sweet. I'm
They're
like,
just
all
standing there
right.
in horror.
Yeah, they're freaking out. Like,
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at second level on her. All right, that'll be the first one. Let's see. All right, that should be it.
14.
Oh, yeah, wait. I forget that it does that for the thing. It actually is the first damage roll, and they do 4, but we can do it however you want.
What do you mean?
I forget the magic missile is like by rule it like does the stupid thing where it's like one roll and it's all of them, and they do the
No,
same
I thought
damage.
each roll, each one does its own.
Yeah, see, like when you like as written, it does that, but I've always rolled them separately.
I've
So,
always
like,
rolled
we
them
can do it however
separately
you
as
want.
well.
Yeah, that's what I like.
So what is it? What did I say? 11, 12, 13, 14?
14.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Move
They
up
just
behind
like
the wall. Yeah.
they all just like run into her.
I'm gonna squat down behind this wall,
You hear some ribs break as they hit her.
and then that's it.
Okay. It's her turn. She sees everyone. She's gonna run. She's gonna disengage. Starts to go this way. Leopold.
Chase or throw? I'm gonna throw stuff because I like throwing stuff.
Gonna grab one of these. You want to up here?
Yeah, he's gonna grab another body and throw it.
All right,
That's
grabs
fun.
this one up here in the pool.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah. You grab the body, you throw it at her, smashes her in the back for 32 damage. Tell us how you kill her.
Just see her run away and just like, and I just turn around. He looks very perturbed by this entire situation, and he's just like over it entirely. So he just grabs the UNT woman by the leg, the body, just kind of whips it over his head a couple of times before just letting loose And right as she turns around to see her head, their heads just collide, and she collapses.
Yep. And you guys are out of combat. Yeah, these Gripply are in the pools, and they're so confused right now. They are happy that the UNT are dead, but they see this massive wolf in one of their pools, this massive ape, and so they're kind of all freaking out. One of them's just trying to like hug or hold as many eggs as he can, like it's trying to protect them. And they're all croaking and making some weird noises. Let's see, what does Ren say?
Whew, we made it as fast as we could.
Okay. Anyone else have anything to say? I can't hear you, Fader.
I was just out of character saying it's actually true. We did make it as fast as we could.
Yeah.
Yep, no lie,
I'm
Gagan.
I'm just gonna move down with the group.
I'm
Ashner
gonna
Ape
get
just
out of the bucket.
Raises one finger because he's actually got enough intelligence to like make hand signals and whatnot. So one finger, and then like taps it, makes like a little symbol of a clock, like 1 hour, and then points to the other location.
I believe. I will open now. I believe he's trying to say that we should carry the attack on further in while we have advantage of our shapes. I don't believe any of us took any sort of hurt from that, did we?
I would imagine our Pass Without a Trace is also still up. I don't know how long that lasts.
No.
Yeah, I guess it would be, right? How long does it last?
It's an hour. isn't
Hour?
it?
Yeah, I thought it was an hour as well.
Yeah, it's an hour.
I think it makes I think it makes sense that we continue. We continue the battle.
So you guys just wiped out these UNT by using tactics, which was awesome. And you start to head off, slowly creeping through towards the village. And that's where we're going to end today's game.
Tactics and brute force, but yes.
Yay!
Yeah, tactics and
Much
brute
better.
force.
Yeah,
Nothing
Much
wrong
better
with
than
that.
last
Yeah.
time.
Leopold smash.
awesome.
I like it.
Yeah, that
I
was
like
awesome.
that.
Our plan actually worked.
I know.
That would be a
That's
first.
got to be a
First
first.
Time.
That was
First time
pretty
ever.
awesome.
D&D ever.
I was like,
we
wow.
formulated a plan under an hour and stuck to it, and it worked.
Yay.
I love how every time you guys are playing or trying to make a plan, though, it's like you hear the people in the background getting tortured, and then it stops. Like, the next time you guys are planning, they're just like eating the eggs in front of you.
That did
Look,
that did
if
happen
we
pretty quick. Both of those things.
if we fail, though, they all die. So
Some casualties.
We had our opportunity to save those people on the altar last game.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you guys weren't sitting in front of it talking as much. Like,
Well, to be fair, something really weird was happening.
no, I know that was because of Fader that they got killed, because he was talking about that. Because it
Wow,
wasn't, you
okay.
guys weren't talking about what was happening inside. Like, you were talking about something totally different. Like, well, I feel like this happened before. Really? It's like this ongoing conversation. It's kind of funny.
There's screams in the distance. Yeah. 1 second.
I mean, that's how it was playing out. That's why.
So one more level and I get to turn into a T-Rex. But, there's that.
I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like the ape.
The monkey.
I love the ape because it has a ranged attack. That's like the only beast that has
That's
a
the thing.
ranged attack.
I'm trying to picture a T-Rex picking up something and throwing it.
Plus, the
Swear to God.
T-Rex only gets one attack, right? Well, one against each creature. Like, you can bite one and then whip another, but it can't bite or
Yeah,
whip
it-
the same.
Exactly. But, it's a lot of damage and a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
The problem is with polymorph is that it's a concentrate ability. So when you take damage, you can break concentration.
Yeah, but as an ape, you have a 18 constitution.
That is good.
What's a T-Rex?
T-Rex is lower, I think.
I don't know.
Let me look. T-Rex is a 19, so same.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Every time I've turned into a T-Rex, I've gotten focus fire. It's smashed out of it. It's so sad.
But having a ranged attack as a polymorph is just spot on. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's very good. Polymorph is great.
Though
That's
once you hit Tyrannosaurus Rex and Giant Ape, there's really nothing bigger. There's no larger beasts to transform into.
This is true.
I will one day turn into a dragon.
Will you, though?
I don't know. I might run through into another portal. Who knows?
That's pretty funny.
What is the highest CR you could turn into? Oh,
You
isn't
can
it
turn
20?
I don't think
Yeah,
you can
but
turn
there's-
into a dragon though. I think it's only a beast.
Yeah, it's only a beast, and the highest level beast is CR 8,
Six.
CR
Six.
12 if you have whatever this.
So is Hemlock
Is
sitting
it-
there? You guys are all hanging out, and she's like, "I want to turn into a dragon." And you're like, "Actually, you can't."
Actually, you
Yeah.
cannot.
Druids
Those
can.
are
Mages
done.
can.
True polymorph. You need true polymorph to turn into any creature, which is a level
Yeah.
9 spell.
Yeah,
As a-
but druids
yeah, as
don't
a-
have it.
As a wild shape though, as a moon druid, she can turn at 18th level can turn into a CR6 beast.
God, you're not even close to a dragon. I don't know where you were coming
Not even a
from.
baby.
Yeah, I mean, the druid, as a moon druid, she can turn into elementals, I think.
Elementals
I
at level
can.
10, yeah.
Poor Hemlock. The dreams are crushed.
There are some powerful ones.
Crush. I'll turn into a fire elemental and burn everyone. It's
There you
alright.
go.
Just get polymorph, or find someone who has polymorph.
Air
have
elemental
polymorph.
and fly.
I have polymorph.
Do you? Can you get true polymorph when you get older?
I don't know. Let me look.
No, I don't think druids get it.
When you get
You
older,
just get shape
Yeah,
shift.
you know what I meant.
I am older.
You're technically
Polymorph
older
is a
as you
bard,
gain
warlock, and
levels.
wizard spell. True polymorph is a bard, warlock, and wizard spell.
Oh, so you don't. Why are you telling me you get polymorph?
I do have polymorph. It's in my thing.
True and
True
regular
polymorph.
polymorph.
Oh,
are two
true.
different things.
Okay, sorry.
Damn, coming at me like that. I'm like, I know my spells.
Do you? You didn't know
I
you can't turn into a dragon.
I mean, you listed in freaking Critical Role, so that's why I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Maybe Ren will be kind enough to turn her into a dragon.
I will.
There you go.
I think
There
Keyleth
we
had some kind
go.
of special ability where she could true polymorph. It was, Matt Mercer does some interesting side things.
I mean, if my wife wanted to be a dragon, she would be a dragon.
I'm gonna be a dragon.
Oh.
all right.
I only have.
All right, guys.
Uh,
Eat some dinner and take the puppy out.
All
sure.
right.
Good night.
I'm gonna lay
Adios.
here and die, but I'll see you
Feel
all.
Yep,
better.
feel better.
Yeah.
Don't
Take
die.
care of yourself, man.
So
We
hot,
need you,
so
Brandon.
cold.
Hey,
Everyone.
just write out a wheel just in case for your magic cards.
All right, you can have them, man.
I got you. man. I'll
Anyone
put you
watching,
mine.
thanks for watching. Come back next Tuesday to find out what happens when they continue. Bye, guys.
Later.
All right.